This video is designed to help you start a chicken shop business. At the end of the video, you'll find a valuable gift. It's a chicken shop business plan that you can download, and will lay down for you, step by step, everything you need to know to start a successful chicken shop business of your own. If you are new to this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. In every business, financing is a key element for operation. Opening a chicken shop will require financing to pay for equipment, startup inventory, and location. You may get the financing from loans, your personal saving, or perhaps contributions from your business partners. Once you secure enough startup capital, then you can proceed to the next step. Choosing location. Choosing the right location for your chicken business is essential. You will need to find a strategic location that will attract a pool of customers. Placing your store along busy roads, major business streets, and other populated areas exposes you to a lot of potential customers. Additionally, don't forget about the cost. Setting a store in certain areas can be relatively higher compared to others. So, do your math wisely. When selling chicken meat, you will need special tools to handle the work. You will require knives, slicing machines, refrigerated display units, and other vital equipment. Additionally, you will need some disposable supplies such as plastic wraps, styrofoam trays, block papers, and others. Of course, you must have accounted for all this during the initial step for financing. So it will be a good time to make the purchase. Unless you are selling chickens from your own farm, you will need suppliers for your meat. This will depend on your budget, as well as the size of your store. So, you can choose local suppliers, national suppliers, or just small vendors. The advantage with local vendors is that you can have constant supplies, and you can easily create long business relationship. Also, do a thorough homework to find the suppliers that will provide you with quality chickens and for a good price. Hiring staff. Perhaps it's possible to open and run a shop by yourself. However, it's a wise move to hire a few workers to help you with the work. This will ensure that the business runs smoothly, without delays or customers' dissatisfaction. Again, this will help you to concentrate more on developing your business, while your workers are offering services to your customer. Define your market. A proper marketing and sales strategy puts your target audience at the center of focus. Before you make any sales strategy decisions, consider the people who will buy your products. Decide on your inventory. Quality meat is of paramount importance. The relationships you build with your suppliers are a crucial part of running your chicken shop. Do you want farm-fresh specialty meats? What about a wide selection from a national supplier? Your business goals will influence the answers to these questions. Each supplier's costs and inventory will also affect your choices. Some suppliers may even provide you with free products, branding, or even machinery to help you get started. The process of building and maintaining vendor relationships will continue as you run your business. Hiring reliable staff. If you have enough money to hire workers, you can make running your business much easier. Your employees will help you serve customers and give you more time to grow your business. Even a single part-time employee could give you the assistance you need to succeed. Remember to consider the average pay in your area, so you can offer a fair rate. Once you have a reliable team of employees, you can create a schedule based on your peak times. When you first learn how to start your shop, you may not know which times will become busier than others. Getting the right equipment. Even if you don't sell artisan meats, butchering is a craft, and a craft needs tools. Meat market work also involves many sharp objects that require protection. Typical butcher shop supplies include quality butcher knives and a knife sharpener, meat slicer, grinders and other processing machines, scale, refrigerators and freezers, tables, counters and carts, protective gloves, clothing and guards, everyday supplies such as trays, soap and plastic wrap. We also recommend looking into a point-of-sale (POS) system for your new business. A system like POS Plus can be integrated with a scale, and tracks your sales and inventory so you know how to grow your store best. Some all-in-one POS systems have plans and prices, designed for small businesses like yours. With the right choice of POS, you can have similar tools and resources as bigger chain stores, at a cost you can afford. Think about the features that will become the most helpful in managing your business, and find a system that has them. A card reader and payment processing plan will also help your business keep up with the modern market. Most of today's customers use payment cards, or mobile pay for their everyday purchases. When you accept cash and checks only, you put your shop business behind the competition. When you're shopping for a card reader, check the types of payments that it takes. See if it accepts all major cards as well as EBT and mobile payments. The next part of the video is not specific to a chicken shop business. Nevertheless, this knowledge is essential for success in the chicken shop business, as well as in any other business. Ignore it at your own peril. Operating a successful chicken shop business will depend on the following 4 conventions. 1. A practical plan, with a solid foundation. 2. Dedication, and willingness to sacrifice, to reach your goal. 3. Technical skills. 4. Basic knowledge of management, finance, record keeping and market analysis. As a new owner, you will need to master these skills and techniques if your business is to be successful. Finding a niche. Small businesses range in size from a manufacturer, with many employees, and millions of dollars in equipment, to the lone window washer, with a bucket and a sponge. Obviously, the knowledge and skills, required for these two extremes, are far apart, but for success they have one thing in common. Each has found a business niche, and is filling it. The most critical problems you will face, in your early planning, will be to find your niche, and determine the feasibility of your idea. Get into the right business at the right time, is very good advice, but following that advice, may be difficult. Many entrepreneurs plunge into a business venture, so blinded by the dream, that they fail to thoroughly evaluate its potential. Is your business idea feasible? Before you invest time, effort, and money, the following exercise will help you separate sound ideas from those bearing a high potential for failure. Identify and briefly describe the business you plan to start. Identify the product or service you plan to sell. Answering yes to any of the following 3 questions means you are on the right track. A negative answer to all of them means the road ahead could be rough. 1. Does your product or service satisfy an unfilled need? 2. Will your product or service serve an existing market in which demand exceeds supply? 3. Will your product or service be competitive based on its quality, selection, price, or location? Market analysis. For a small business to be successful, the owner must know the market. To learn the market, you must analyze it, a process that takes time and effort. You don't have to be a trained statistician to analyze the marketplace, nor does the analysis have to be costly. Analyzing the market is a way to gather facts about potential customers, and to determine the demand for your product or service. The more information you gather, the greater your chances of capturing a segment of the market. Know the market before investing your time and money in any business venture. The following questions will help you collect the information necessary to analyze your market, and determine if your product or service will sell. This brief exercise will give you a good idea of the kind of market planning you need to do. An answer of no to any of the questions indicates a weakness in your plan, so do your research until you can answer each question with a yes. 1. Do you know who your customers will be? 2. Do you understand their needs and desires? 3. Do you know where they live? 4. Will you be offering the kind of products or services that they will buy? 5. Will your prices be competitive in quality and value? 6. Will your promotional program be effective? 7. Do you understand how your business compares with your competitors? 8. Will your business be conveniently located for the people you plan to serve? 9. Will there be adequate parking facilities for the people you plan to serve? Planning your startup. The following questions are grouped according to function. They are designed to help you prepare for opening day. Merchandise. Have you decided what items you will sell or produce, or what services you will provide? Have you made a merchandise plan based upon estimated sales, to determine the amount of inventory you will need to control purchases? Have you found reliable suppliers who will assist you in the startup? Have you compared the prices, quality, and credit terms of suppliers? Business records. Are you prepared to maintain complete records of sales, income and expenses, accounts payable, and receivables? Have you determined how to handle payroll records, tax reports, and payments? Do you know what financial reports should be prepared, and how to prepare them? Finances. A large number of small businesses fail each year. There are a number of reasons for these failures, but one of the main reasons is insufficient funds. Too many entrepreneurs try to start and operate a business without sufficient capital, money. To avoid this dilemma, you can review your situation by analyzing the following 3 questions. 1. How much money do you have? 2. How much money will you need to start your business? 3. How much money will you need to stay in business? In order to answer the second question, How much money will you need to start your business? You need to prepare an estimate of all your startup costs. Here is a list of items you may need to take into account. Note that this list is for a retail business. Items will vary for service, construction, manufacturing or online firms. Decorating and remodeling, fixtures and equipment, installing fixtures and equipment, services and supplies, beginning inventory cost, legal, professional fees, licenses and permits, telephone utility deposits, insurance, signs, advertising for opening, unanticipated expenses. Now, the answer to the third question, how much money will you need to stay in business? Must be divided into two parts, immediate costs, and future costs. From the moment the door to your new business opens, a certain amount of income may come in. However, this income should not be projected in your operating expenses. You will need enough money available to cover costs for at least the first 3 months of operation. The following list will help you project your operating expenses on a monthly basis. Typical expenses for 1 month may include your living costs, employee wages, rent, advertising, supplies, utilities, insurance, taxes, maintenance, delivery, transportation, miscellaneous. Now sum up the total estimated monthly expenses and multiply it by 3. This is the amount of cash you will need to cover operating expenses for 3 months. Deposit this amount in a savings account before opening your business. Use it only for those purposes listed in the above list, because this money will ensure that you will be able to continue in business during the crucial early stages. By adding the total startup costs to the total expenses for 3 months, you can learn what the estimated costs will be to start and operate your business for 3 months. By subtracting the totals of the lists from the cash available, you can determine the amount of additional financing you may need, if any. Now you will need to estimate your operating expenses for the first year after startup. The first step in determining your annual expenses is to estimate your sales volume, month by month. Next, determine the cost of sales. You may want to use a spreadsheet to do this. After startup, the primary source of revenue in your business will be from sales, but your sales will vary from month to month because of seasonal patterns and other factors. It is important to determine if your monthly sales will produce enough income to pay each month's bills. An estimated cash flow projection will show if the monthly cash balance is going to be subject to such factors as the following: failure to recognize seasonal trends, excessive cash taken from the business for living expenses, too rapid expansion, and slow collection of accounts if credit is extended to customers. Conclusion: if you have carefully answered all the questions in this video, you have seriously thought about your goal. However, there may be some things you may feel you need to know more about. Owning and running a chicken shop business is a continuous learning process. Research your idea, and do as much as you can, yourself, but don't hesitate to seek help from people who can tell you what you need to know. As we conclude this video, it's time you get your free Chicken Shop Business Plan gift. Go to the description below this video to get it now. It is completely free, no strings attached. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and hit the subscribe button for more videos like this.